Interesting. Okay, there we go. Hey Golden, hello. Welcome to stream. Sorry, I'm not talking a whole lot. I'm getting some stuff set up in the background at the moment. Audio all adjusted.
No.
Vegas, hello, hello. Welcome to stream. Oh, good. Don't worry about it. No worries. Figure out. Do we want to start off with this or do we want to start off with something else? I'll just start off with this. I think that is fine. Das is good, as they say. Yeah, oh, hush yourself, Reeves. Also, hello. Welcome to stream. Also, if I didn't say it, Megan, welcome to stream, and Jay Golden, welcome to stream. Hello, hello. Pretty sure I did. Just in case I did a goober and did not. Hello. How is everybody today? Everyone doing good? Everyone doing well? I do hope. Today we're getting into the fun stuff. All the line work and everything is elf finished. I did a little bit of work uh, earlier today and yesterday, or last night rather. So all the line work and everything is all done. So now we can just do shading work and stuff, which should be elf fun. Okay, there we go. My elf telephono was not the charging. I don't know why. This is just being a dickhead, but I have it all plugged in now. So it was plugged in for like an hour and a half before stream started. And then when I went to check on it, it just decided, nah. It was still like down to like 40% because it had just been sitting there unplugged for an hour and a half, not doing nothing. So I don't know why it decided to do that, but it did because it's a douche. Oh, Reeps, are you wanting to join in stream for Ground Branch on Friday? I don't know if I put out an announcement earlier today, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, unless I completely imagined it on Discord. Yeah, I did. Um, so I have to get the mod list set up. Actually, while we're sitting here, let's look at the mods now. Let's see what we got going on. Pull up over here. Let's see. Over here to the library. Let's see what we have in the workshop. What new do we have in here? Anything of interest? All right, all good, Reeps. So the reason I ask is I need to get the mod list set up. I don't know how best to do that. Do I have these all saved into a collection? I should at least. Hold on, let me see. Collection made for this. If this has everything in it right now that I'm currently using. I'll have to go back and look, but Reeves, can't you just share, like, if you made a in Steam, if you made a collection of mods in Steam, can't you could share that with somebody, can't you? And then whoever you share it with can download every mod in the collection. How that works, right? Probably fair. Okay. I thought you would know of the people that we have in here at the moment. So I'll have to go and check. Use Steam Workshop for modding any of your games. Okay, fair. Okay, I think I'll have to see how you do that. I'm pretty sure it looks like you can. There's a big subscribe to all button on here, but it's grayed out for me because I'm obviously already subscribed to all of these things in Steam. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, worst come to worst, I can take people that are for sure wanting to play Ground Branch on Friday, and that will be available for the beginning of stream, like 15, 20 minutes ahead of time. I can take them all into a call in Discord before stream ever starts, get them all of the mods that they need and everything, get it all set up. So I mean, it didn't take super long for it to work the last time. Just a little, Jesus Christ. Hello, Cliff, how's it going? Actually, funny, Cliff, I was editing the stream where we did COD Zombies for your day of birth earlier today. Just a random aside. Among other things I was working at, but that was one of them. For the old VOD channel. There's got to be a thing somewhere. I mean, I could just count all these, but there's got to be. Okay, there's 24. Yeah, there is. There's a little thing up there. 24 of these bad boys, and I'm fairly certain. Go back here. The workshop. Filter. If not, oh god, someone made a banana pistol. Are you kidding me? Dear lord. Guys, do we want the banana pistol for Ground Branch? Do you guys want to see me running around shooting people with a banana? Oh my god, there's an infinite ammo setting for it too. Holy shit. What in the hell? Most of these are. Trying to make an edit for your YouTube and Twitch page that I can post. Oh, cool. So whenever you do, Cliff, let me know. I will. I don't have TikTok myself, but I'll advertise it on my YouTube and Instagram, and whenever you do it, if that is something you would like, I can do that. Put it in, but make it a rule we can only use it if someone tips a certain number of bits or something. Oh, the banana pistol? Okay. I'm down with that. I'll add it really quick. Say it's a small thing, so it shouldn't take too long. It's not gonna hurt anything for me doing this right now. I'll play with it out off stream at some point. And then to collection. Do I have a preference of music? Not necessarily, I guess. I mean, I have my own genre of music that I kind of listen to, but I don't necessarily like have a theme music, I guess, for myself. I use a bunch of different music for my videos. And the outro music that I always use is, I guess, the closest thing I have to like an actual like choice of music for my stuff. Um, which that's not made by me. That's made by somebody else. So oh, I forgot CapCut does that. Although, doesn't TikTok not really give a shit about copyrighted material? I mean, I've seen like the pulled off TikToks on like YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels, and from what I can tell, they don't really give a shit about copyrighted material. YouTube Shorts doesn't. They do not give a fuck. You can use kind of whatever music you want in a short. It's in their actual like agreement. People that use that, it might get flagged and like limited in certain countries depending on what the music is, but they don't tag you. Um, I don't know how YouTube does that, but YouTube has some sort of agreement with the copyright people, whatever the hell you want to call them, for music, where it's like, hey, we understand hitting our creators on long form content for using your stuff, but on shorts, it's a no no. Don't do that. Shorts content are not copyrightable. Get fucked. Which is kind of cool on YouTube's part. I don't know why they do it, but it's kind of cool, I guess. Only takes out the audio if it doesn't have something over in-game audio, depending on the game. Yeah. Yep. That's kind of neat. That is pretty neato. Alright, I'm gonna stop looking at fucking mods for Ground Branch here, otherwise I'm gonna be sitting here forever. Let me. How would you feel about a Minecraft server? I don't know. Um, I haven't touched like seriously touched Minecraft in a hot minute. Uh, I don't know. Be different, I guess. I got nothing against Minecraft. I just feel like they started doing a little too much lately. It's gonna make me sound like an old man, but I miss the old days of Minecraft, where it was a little more simple. And the stuff that got added, like mod wise, like by the community, was really really good. Like it was solid. The peak of Minecraft days, I feel like, at least for me, are kind of gone. I don't know. I might play it at some point again, but I don't know. Like Minecraft. See, that's the thing. I don't know. Me and Ghost have talked about that at one point, doing like a creative Minecraft world where we just build like a giant city while I stream and everything, and just kind of do what we normally do off stream because I don't know why, but Minecraft has turned into like a good like just kind of hanging out chatting game for me and Ghost off stream, just kind of hanging out. That's what it's been for a good number of years. Um, but I don't know. It's kind of like the meme of the 2 week Minecraft server, or the 2 week Minecraft uh, obsession, whatever you want to call it. At least that's kind of how it goes for me and Ghost, anyway. As you guys can see, I have, like I said, I did work on this a little bit off stream. So I have pretty much every element in place. I've gone in and made all this stuff. Let me get tunes up. You guys want for the music, do you guys want, I have some spoopy music that actually kind of relates to the discussion we were just having, or do you guys want a game soundtrack that I already have pulled up? It's a game that I'm quite fond of, and I know a lot of you made fun of me for being really shit at when I played it on stream. Um, but do you guys want the spoopy shit, or do you want? I mean, they're both kind of spoopy soundtracks, I guess, kind of. But which one you? I mean, we'll end up listening to. If we listen to one of them, one of them's a lot shorter than the other one. So one of them is only like 30 minutes long, and the other one's 3 hours and 46 minutes long. So we'll get to the other one if we do the shorter one first. But do you guys want the spoopy stuff, or do you want the not spoopy stuff first? I try not to mess with the Halo themes on Twitch. The Halo themes sometimes get messed with on Twitch, I've noticed. Unless you're actually playing the game, the Halo themes sometimes get a little uh, nitpicky on Twitch side of things. I have Reach queued up. I have the Reach soundtrack. I don't think I have any other ones queued up. I don't really think about that, but in my opinion, 1.2 or 1.20 is where it's at right now. After that, the big mods aren't really supported. You'd have to go so far back from 1.20 for the big mod packs back then. Yeah, yeah. That's one of the things that's kind of unfortunate with them doing all this new stuff with Minecraft and the like cool mods not being as supported anymore. A lot of community made stuff that just doesn't get supported for the game now because they've advanced so far past it and the code has kind of changed a little bit or just enough to where it doesn't get used anymore. So, all right. Let me. You know what? Fine. Fuck it. We're gonna do the shorter one first. I was gonna save the shorter one for in the event that we finish this. I have something else planned if we finish what we have in front of us, the LWA logo V2. But I guess I'll spoil you nerds because I feel like it. Let me know if this is too quiet. I'm gonna set it there. Also, I might have to mess with the audio just a wee bit for this one, but we'll see. Zuko, no. Some of you might know what this music's from, and you are the real OGs. Some of you will know what this is, some of you won't, and that's okay. You guys can start guessing what this is from whenever you like. But I'll pull my palette back up. Bumpus. A little loud in my ear holes. Is it loud for you guys? Hold on. A little loud. Just bump it down. Just in the background. Just a little bit. There we go. If you do Minecraft, I've been playing better Minecraft 4. It's a good number of mods, but not enough that it feels overwhelming. I think I've seen stuff about that particular set that you're talking about, Reeves. I think I've seen stuff about that. And that's kind of what I've heard about it as well. Unless I'm thinking of something completely different, which I might be. But, as you guys can tell, I went in and redid the mouth structure. I went and looked at some more reference stuff. I had it all kinds of janked up, so that's all fixed, so much better now. The main thing was the teeth were on top of the jowls, which is not how that works. The teeth should go underneath, so the jowls should kind of like go on top of them a little bit, if that makes sense. And then I made them curve outward a little more rather than curving inward so much. And then obviously the ACRs have been added in, so that is new. I got all of the little tri-prongs set up. So these are bevels, but we'll make those look all nice and pretty later. And then I got the font put in, which should look a little different here. For those of you that know what my logo looks like, we are using a different font. Let me show you. Boom. So, I'm just going to turn that off. You guys can tell this is a less aggressive sort of font than what we currently have. It's a little more tighter, it's bolder, but the one that we have now, let me turn this back off, turn those layers back on. It's a little less bold, it's a little more like thin, like streamlined looking, and it's thinner, and the actual edges of it feel a little sharper. So that is a little bit of a change that I made. Otherwise, everything else is pretty much set in where it needs to, and we can get straight to it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to curve in the words here. And actually, I'm going to do this the smart way. We're going to copy that, and then we're going to curve the copy. That way, if something gets messed up, we still have a backup of the original. Because to do this, we have to rasterize the text and make it a solid layer rather than a text layer. So if we end up wanting to change it in any respect, we cannot anymore when it's rasterized because reasons. Thanks, Photoshop. Move Mike just a little bit. Spell, but I can't remember the name. Ah, well. We got some nice spookalicious music, so we're going to edit. We need to warp this bad boy. Warp. Warp. I think we want. Is it arch or arc? Nope, not arch. We want arc. Arc keeps the words or letters from bending so much. Oh shit. Damn it. I didn't move it. Crap. We want this basically to match up. We want an even amount of space from the top of the L to the top of the F, which that looks pretty good. So we'll go ahead and just pull that straight down, right about there, and we'll do the same thing with this filler. Copy him, rasterize that, and then we'll do the same thing with this. And then after this, it's just on to shading. This is the last like big thing that we have to really mess with. This one pull down. Looks pretty good to me. Do that. Get rid of that. Pull him. Down. Right about there. And I'd say that looks pretty good. Pretty dang good. Go ahead and save that. Like so. And then we're going to lock down the words so I don't accidentally mess with them, because we don't really need to do anything with the lettering anymore. So we're just going to lock all these layers so I don't end up messing with them by accident. Now we get to the fun stuff. So I've already gone in and ungrouped this layer, so now all of the layers are all in their own individual thing, which you can see what I've done here. I've only colored in the sections of the guns that are actually showing, and the rest of them are hidden behind, because, you know, there's no point in doing that. So, don't mind that. Sneaky little trick there. I'm going to grab this. We're going to work on the shading of the main fur first. We're going to grab this, and we're going to go down 1, go up. Let me just name this really quick. Keep myself in line here. We just want to work inside these, but just on a new layer. So, going to grab this. Nope. Swapsies. There we go. Let's see. Is that good? That's a good color there. We'll go with that. We'll go with that one. So we're gonna work from the stuff in the far back. Let me get rid of those just for a second. So we'll start with the stuff here on the edges, and then work off from there. So this should be darker. There. This will be darker. This will be darker. And then a little bit there. That. Going here, this part back here will be dark. This guy here will definitely be dark. This guy back here will partially be. I'm not gonna fill all this stuff in like entirely, because we will go in and brush some of this out with blur to make it feel like actual shadows rather than just harsh lines. This section here be darker. Keep in mind our light source, where it's coming from, which is why I'm kind of doing all this specific way. Go. And this, with that. This section back here will just be completely dark there. A little bit here. here. Just trying to round out those darker areas. There's all that side. It's not looking too bad. And a little shadow in here. And we need to start adding shadow in through here. Basically mirroring the fur that is on this top layer. Or at least as close as we can get it to. Because again, we're going to be blurring a lot of this, so the harsh lines and stuff won't really matter as much. So if you don't need to add all the extra detail, don't. Because it won't matter anyway, once we get it all done. We're just adding a little bit of a baseline so we know where our shadows start, and then we can flesh them out from there. If they're closer to the right shape, though, it does help. So I am being slightly tedious about it. And then this whole section here is going to be pretty shadowed. All the way down into this one. Let's go ahead and shadow this whole bit down here. Like that. Do that. Just to get a little more natural angle on these guys. Calm down. Calm yourself, fool. Okay, good. Just making sure, while I thought of it, that the shadow is all in the correct layer. That would be really unfortunate if it wasn't, but it is, so we're good. This guy. That. Yes, I do realize I'm being a little distracted by some spots, but I'm just doing it as I'm kind of seeing it. That way I don't forget. Let's see. A little bit. This little guy here. Needs that section. Better. And you can see already, doesn't seem like a whole lot, but if I just take this away, you see how quickly that just flattens the entire image if I take that out. Whereas when it's there, even if it does seem minute and not all that important, it adds a lot. So, thank you, dramatic fucking dong. It was well timed, but not intentional. Thanks. This little guy here, we're just going to completely darken out. Okay, there's all that. And now we can come in and do the same thing here. We're going to keep in mind where our light source is coming from. It's mainly, I guess, looking at from here, our light source is like up here-ish. So it's going to cast shadows a little differently on this side than it will on that side. So go ahead. Actually, before I do, I'm going to finish this little bit here, I guess. I might as well, since I'm already over here. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll do the top and middle. Middle won't be as difficult because we can kind of freeform that. There's not a lot of jagged edges other than right here. The rest of it's going to be pretty much up to our own discretion on that. So the ears are primarily on this side going to take place. Very dramatic. Yes, yes, yes. Not necessarily needed, but you know, it helps. Just a wee bit. Just trying to get this fucking line. Just gonna leave it. Not gonna mess with it. Hello, tinnitus. Welcome. So you can know I'm focusing just enough. It's when the little bit of ringing starts hitting my ear. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by, you little dick. Appreciate it if you fucking didn't. That's pretty much it. Say this isn't gonna need as much shading, simply because it is the top layer of fur on that side, and with the light coming in this way, most of the shadowing is gonna be happening on this side anyway, so it's not gonna have a whole lot to do there. So that is fine. We'll get to blurring all of this harsh line later. Let's go ahead and do. I guess we can do the top of his head while we're here. We'll just do the full circle, the whole gambit. So we'll go ahead and do his little ear here, little fuzzies, and then work off that. That. That one there. And this one. Have that come down. The rest of these. Damn it. Take this little fella. And now we can do this one. Excuse me. Apologize. Gonna be completely shadowed pretty much. This guy here. Go away. Don't want you. Some of these are getting a little rough, but that's all good. That's not a pun, by the way. Don't take that out of context. Not a pun. Shush. Silence yourself. Here. Right there. This is why having that is kind of important from time to time, so you don't start going off into this section with that color. It doesn't need it. I'm not gonna head into my mic because I'm looking down. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Almost done. Hold on. I got something else for us. 1 second. No. Oh, wait. Shush. We have. Let me get this one. Okay. This is the other one. So we are out of the other one. If anyone figures out what the other one was, let me know. But if not, it's a secret. It's sacred. Now we have this one. This one should be a little more energetic for you guys. This is the one I was going to play earlier and did not, so. This one should be familiar to you guys. I've played this game on stream before. So if you don't know what this is, I've failed all of you. Hey, Black, how's it going? How's it going, man? You're just in time for the ass-beating music. Welcome. Do the same thing I did with the last one, where I get all my lines put in here. Again, trying to keep in mind where my light source is at so the shadows are not all over the place, like total goobuses. Did a short stream and I thought I haven't shown your face in a minute. It's all good. No worries. To be fair, I've also been gone with Central Front 4 and my trip that I did before that, so September was a little bit of a slower month for me, so it's all good. No worries. Okay, but now we're going to get back into it. We're doing this, and then coming up Friday, we've got Ground Branch with the fellers, if we want fellers, or if fellers want to come play with all the new mods. Probably limit how many people I let in, just so it's not an absolute mess of chaos and whatnot. Plus, that just helps with the flow of streams anyway. And then, starting next week, we get fully back into the spoopage with more Phasmo. So, getting back into it myself after being away for a couple weeks, not being like fully here yet. So, it's all good. Mod list. I am going. So, the way I'm going to do that for the Ground Branch, I'll post it later, either today or tomorrow, just depending on when the stream gets done. I have a full collection of all the mods I'm using for stream, and it's going to be a little different than how we do mods for other games, because obviously Ground Branch does it just a little bit differently. But all in all, the way I think I'm going to do it, or the best way to do it, is a little bit before stream starts Friday. Tomorrow I'm going to ask who all would be available. That'd be the first thing. See who all wants to play from the very start of stream. Because I'll probably limit it to 4 extra people, so 5 in total, including myself, just to keep it a little more contained. And kind of see how that goes. Because as we've done Ground Branch before with big lobbies of people, it can get a little chaotic when we have a ton of people in there. And with all the mods, it might be even more so. So, while we get mods set up and kind of play around with them, probably going to limit the number of people we get in. But yeah, the way it's going to work, if you're willing and able to be in attendance ahead of stream, good sir, is if for whatever reason the collection will not work appropriately and you guys aren't able to get the mods off of it such that you can play and have all the mods work and all that sort of fun shit. Sorry, the demons are coming in. Excuse them. The screams of the damned want to be appeased. I do apologize. But, there we go. Sorry, I had to focus on getting that fucking line in there. But, on Friday, a little bit before stream, I will have all of you guys in there. Make sure mods are working appropriately, and if they are not, we'll troubleshoot ahead of stream. That way, whenever stream's ready to rumble, we can kind of just go for it. Have a good time. It'll be like the olden days when I used to do Ground Branch a lot more, to a certain degree. But it won't just be an open free-for-all necessarily, so that'll be a little different from how I used to do it. The open free-for-alls are fun, but they just, like I said, they get chaotic and they get a little nutty. So, plus with the mods thrown in there, the need to keep it a little contained is there as well. So, I will keep you posted, good sir. If you want to play, I will definitely throw you onto the roster. I don't know that I for sure have anyone else yet, so not that I've been told or that anyone's asked that I can recall. If I've forgotten anybody, I do apologize. You know me, a goober, so. Oh, are you asking if you're allowed? You're more than allowed to stream, good sir. That is not a problem with me. Yeah, not a problem. If you want to stream that night, while we're playing, I got no issues with it myself. Nope. If that's what you're meaning to ask, I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's what you meant. I got your broken English there, so I'm assuming the old autocorrect came in and fucked up your sentence on you, so which is always nice of it. Is it bad that whenever certain music comes on, I know exactly what mission in Doom 2016 it is? I have a problem and it's okay. Yes, I've played that game more than once. I mean, obviously you guys know that. I've played it on the harder difficulties. I played it on, I think, just Ultra Violence for stream. I could have played it on a much harder difficulty, but I just didn't feel like it. I knew streaming it was going to take a little more skill than just playing it normally, so I didn't want to do that to myself, so. I do need to go back and play Eternal at some point. If you guys want to watch me play Eternal on stream, I can. I didn't like Eternal as much as 2016. It just didn't quite capture the same magic for me, but still pretty good. It's a good follow-up to 2016, I think. Eternal feels a little more arcadey at times. All good. All good. There, Plank. Broke his English. Not very nice. I didn't break shit, Reaps. Don't you go blaming me for stuff. Come back in here. Telling me that I'm doing stuff that I'm not doing. I'm not a doer. You know this. I'm not a go-getter. Come on now. I hardly even know her. How can I go get her when I don't know her? Jesus. So much of me. Shit. I had it right the first time. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna mess with that. Fill that in just a little bit. I don't know what you're talking about. Reaps, you're a madman. You have lost it, sir. I do not recall saying such things. Did you forget to take your meds today, Reaps? I think you're losing it. I think he's losing it, guys. Reaps has lost his mind. What's new, though? He's a mad lad, so. There we go. Much better. Sorry, my OCD brain kicking in. Leave me alone. Hey! Rude! Oh, it's Zero. Okay. I thought that was Reaps screaming at me. I guess that's acceptable if Zero did it. I guess. I suppose. Also, what do you think you're doing, Zero? You're late! You fool! No, I don't care. That's fine. You guys can show up whenever you guys want to. I don't really. It's fine, you know? What'd you do? I guess nothing. Losing your mind isn't new. It's happened before I met you. That's fair. If you didn't have a mind, though, how are you better at Satisfactory than I am? How the fuck does that work? That's what I don't understand. You have to have at least half a mind to play that game. At least. I guess, did you lose the other half, but the other half just stuck around for games like that? But it just doesn't, I don't know. It only shows up for games? Is that how that works? I don't know. I don't have a mind, so I don't know how that works. You're going to have to explain that to me, but how the new logo design? Good. Here, let me do a zoom out here. Look at that. So we've gotten all the base color down and all like the base stuff. I guess I can get rid of the palette at this point. Go away. me see that. Go away. So that's how it's looking right now. So I could pull up the original, but I'd have to get rid of all this stuff that's currently on the screen. But this is how it's looking right now. Not looking too bad. Say the thing that's going to take the longest is getting all the shading in on the fur. The shading on the teeth and the eyes and the mouth and all the shading back here are going to be really easy. All the shading on the roundel, for the most part, is going to be gradient shading. I'm not going to go like super hardcore on the circular stuff in the back, because that's all tertiary stuff. And then the ACRs probably won't get any shading either, unless I think they really need it. But the wolf head with all the fuzzies and the fur is what's going to take me the longest. Which really, I mean, we're doing pretty good so far. Oh, hold on. What the hell? How did you get here? I must have been tapping around and accidentally did that. Get out of here. Go away. Little squiggle. Yeah. It does, yeah. Putting that good college tuition to use. So, definitely looks a lot better. I think it is going to be a very nice addition. So, nice change. The other thing that I like that I did that you guys don't necessarily know about, a lot of the bevels, these little guys right here, were not symmetrical. I don't know if anyone ever noticed or any of you ever picked up on it on the old logo, but the bevels were not perfect, like triangular shapes. Some of the points were slightly off and things like that. They weren't nice, like pointed and everything. So I went in and remade them to be like actually symmetrical if you set them like standing upright. So I personally appreciate it a lot, even if you guys never noticed it. I did, as the person who had to make it. It still bugged me, but I didn't know how to really like hone that in when I first made that. Because that's the thing, I made that logo when I was like a little baby designer. Like, I was barely into my couple years of college at that point. Barely. At least compared to what I have now in terms of my experience from it, so. Which even then, I didn't have a lot of digital art background anyway. I'm a traditional art guy. I do drawing with pen and ink, or at least I used to, a lot more than I do this stuff, so. Third prong is longer than the other two. Yeah. Which I know that does bother people a little bit, but that's kind of the point. So I want this to be a little longer than the other two. But on the old one, if you look back at the old one, some of these two, they aren't the same length. The two on the bottom aren't exactly the same length on some of them, or the angle is off on some of them. Now they're all the correct length and the correct angle to match perfectly on both sides if you split it down the middle. They didn't do that before. Also, I accidentally grabbed that color and I didn't mean to. My bad. We can get that new Wolf logo on a patch. I honestly don't know how this would work on a patch because of all the detail and stuff I put onto this one. That's the one thing that's nice about the old one, is that because it's all flat colors, it's way easier to put onto like a PVC or what I have now, which is like an embroidered patch. I have no idea how this would look on a new patch. I bet it would look fucking awesome. It would look really cool. But man, that would be a lot of detail work to put into like an embroidery or something. It'd be nuts. But yeah, at some point I definitely will get them made. I just have to find the right person to do them, since I can't actually do that on my own. If I had a way to do that on my own, totally would, because it would save me a lot of time and money to just do it on my own. But I don't have that sort of capability. So, while I can make the design on my own, I can't make the patches on my own. So, it's going to be about finding the right person to make them and for the right price whenever I do, so. Because I know there's places that'll make stuff, but they are exceptionally expensive. Not saying it's not worth that amount of money, but that's just a lot of money. Very expensive, very pricey. If I had to guess, you guys will probably see these in decal stickers before you ever see them in patches. Mainly because decal stickers, number one, are easier to get out to you guys, and they're more cost effective on your guys' end as well. So, that, and with decal stickers, you don't lose out on all the details and stuff that I'm putting into this, because if you're doing them die cut, it's just a digital print straight onto a sheet. So you don't lose out on all the detail and all the work that I put into this. You guys get to see all of it in your own hand, like as an actual item, which is kind of be really cool. So I'll probably get because the decal, I have decal stickers currently of the OG logo, which I don't think, if anyone that's currently watching met me at Central Front, I was handing those out to people, number one, that killed me at Central Front. If they killed me and like got a really good kill on me, I would hand them a decal sticker before I walked back to FOB. Or if they searched me, which no one ever did, hence why I currently have cost intel in my possession. Get fucked, nerds, by the way. You guys need to get better at doing your jobs, you morons. Just kidding. You guys are great. Some of the dudes, I was talking to some of the cost guys after the event was over, because, you know, some of them are my buddies from actually, like, Bing, because it's, you know, home field, all that fun stuff. But yeah, I was just having a laugh, because they were like, wait, you never got searched the entire event? No, I didn't. And it's not like I didn't die. I died a couple of times, but no one ever came to search me, and I had intel on me from day one that no one ever came and got. And they wonder why they lost. Who would have thunk? Maybe it's because you never came and got the intel off of me that you needed for a major mission, dumbass. No. I won't be rude. Just messing with them. They did their best. Had some good gunfights for Central Front 4. Got some good videos coming. You guys, I think, are going to enjoy, so. I had a good time with it myself. I can't really complain. So, I shall not. Where else? Say, I think just here needs to get shading work. Is there anywhere else that I missed along this side? I don't think so. No, it's just right here. Okay, cool. Go ahead and do that then. Ooh. Ah, shit. Already off to a bad start. Fuck! Shit! Damn it. Someone should make a fucking montage of all the times I have to redo things. Spoiler alert, it would be 90% of this entire stream. Have fun. I do a lot of Control-Zing. Because I was taught to do a lot of these lines whenever you're doing stuff like this. If you can, do them in one solid movement. It makes it much more nice looking and much more fluid. So your actual lines look good instead of looking like ass. Pro tip. If you can, try to do it all in one singular muscle movement. Oh, son of a bitch. How much of this have I been doing on that? God. Fuck! Okay, whatever. Not my problem. Not my problem. Not right now, anyway. Okay, it is my problem. Son of a bitch. Hold on. I have a solution to this equation, because all this is going to get blurred anyway. So we are just going to... Can I not? Right, because I never fucking messed with it. Son of a bitch. Fuck. I guess we just get to redo that then. Fuck me. Fine. We'll just redo it. And we'll do it smart-like. We'll do it the smart way. So right here is where it starts. Okay. Fine. Dick. Okay, fine. Kinda have to, you know, cover all that back up. So that way you can see what you're fucking doing. Back to what we were doing, now that I've fixed my fuck up. I don't know why I said L. It wasn't necessary. Can you tell I don't speak Spanish? At least not fluently. Because I am the dumb. I don't speak any foreign language. Not fluently, anyway. If anyone couldn't tell. If you couldn't, I'm afraid for you. I guess not. You guys wouldn't necessarily know that. Not really talked about it, so... I did not really take a language in high school or college, because in my high school, you could either do language or some sort of art, whether it be music or drawing or something like that, and I did a lot of art in high school. So, I never had to take a foreign language. And in college, I had really no incentive to learn another language, because it wasn't a requirement for any particular reason, so... Again, the arts kind of covered that for me on that one. Plus, I'm already bad at English. Why would I ever want to, learn a new language that I'm going to be equally shit at? No? You know what I mean? Why do that to myself? There's no need. You only don't speak foreign languages. I barely speak domestic languages. That's fair. I can barely speak English half the time, so... I kind of feel you there, but also not. I think that's good. Say, what's nice about this side to a certain degree is our light source is right above this ear, so a lot of it is just going to be down shadow, so shadow on the bottom of things, just because of how light works. So this side's much easier and less dynamic than this side is, because you have to take into account the light is here, so you're going to get shadowing on this stuff here, as well as on the bottom of things. You're going to get it in two places, and sometimes three, depending on how it's angled. This one, you're really only going to get one, maybe two, if you're in like a really weird spot. So, this side went much quicker than the other one. And like I said, we'll kind of just go back over most of these spots and just blur them. And the shading portion on the fur will be pretty much done. Like I said, I don't think I'll probably, don't get me wrong. Before I ever, go out and do stuff with this... Oh, hold on. One moment. No. Not doing that. Shush. Not doing that. You guys didn't see what happened there, but it was one of those fucking spam bots. Oh, get the best viewers here. Don't care. I have the best viewers already. Shut up. They're vibing. You don't need your bot viewers. I'd rather have people that actually, care about my streams and all that shit. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I apologize. I'm not doing my job. So I thought you were about to say a lot of it is going to be down shadow on the downs. Shadow. Am I missing something? Am I missing a joke there? I think I am. Reeps, can you please explain for Resident Idiot? I don't understand. What did I almost do? That was not a good idea? Or that I didn't do? Key brain moron is not understanding what you said. You basically just spoke a foreign language and turned my brain off. You said the magic word and my brain shut down. Explain the joke because the joke is based in my specific brand of stupidity. Okay, fair enough. Enough said. I'll leave it alone. I won't ask further questions. That's all you had to say, Chief. I got you. You can't fix idiot, and that's okay. Ah, son of a fuck. size that down. Size down. Small. Tiny. I love the fucking Pressure Sense brushes a lot. But sometimes I get my own fucking way with them. Because I refuse to sometimes size down my brush when I should. I think that's looking pretty good. What do you guys think? I think the shading on that is looking pretty good. I need to add a little bit of shading here, I think. And then in the middle. But I think that's not looking too bad. That's looking pretty good. Part of me does kind of want to not blur this to a certain degree. And just leave it as solid shading. Like solid cell shading. But also, blurring it would make it look a lot nicer. We'll see. We shall see soon enough. But I need to add shading here for sure before we go anywhere else. Boom. Oh, and Reeves, I forgot to ask, but how's the mouth looking? I think it looks a lot better from last time, personally. Now that I actually, went in and used a reference of some kind. Also, I did not add shading on this little section here. My bad. Completely skipped that last time, and that was a goof. Oops. There we go. Nope. I'm not going there. I am not. Please stop. Don't hurt me, sir. I'm not gonna answer that one. I refuse, in fact.